Hi, today I'm joined with Joe Norris from Get Your Tips Out, and today's episode on the UK Sports Betting Tips podcast is related to different types of horse racing bets. So obviously there's lots of different bets that people can place. So Joe, I want to jump in and say, what is your favourite daily horse racing bet that you specifically place?
Yeah, so I think the key to it is not forcing it with multiples all the time. The money is there to be made with the singles, and I'll always say that. So mostly day to day, I do have a daily double, which is my go-to bet, which is just your two strongest bets of the day. But when the racing does improve, I would probably say a lucky 15 is the way I approach it. So those who don't know, Lucky 15's obviously 15 bets. It's four singles, six doubles, four trebles, and one acca. So you sort of cover all angles. Obviously, if all four win, it's the jackpot. If you get three winners, it's good profit. Two winners, depending on the prices, usually covers your bet. And obviously, one winner will be at a loss. Um, but yeah, I would say, if you're asking me what's my best multiple, I'd say Lucky 15.
Yeah, I mean, lucky 15 bets in different bookies are good because some betting shops or some betting sites online do treble the odds for one winner. So I'd always try and recommend any punters to try to find which bookies are giving the best bonuses for one winner. Because sometimes if you are backing, let's say, especially on an each way lucky 15, if you're backing a 5 to 1 and it's treble the odds, it's 15 to 1, then you've got your money back for one winner.
Yeah.
So from that point of view, yeah, I quite like the bet. Do you ever have like a Trixie or a Payton if you're choosing free selections or?
Yeah, so if I've got three bets that I'm strong on, I do love a Trixie as well. But for me, a Trixie, I don't want to put anything less than 3 to 1 in a Trixie. I see some people put like 13 to 8, 7 to 4 shots in Trixies, and I think just do a treble, do your singles and do a treble, um, because you don't want to be backing anything too short in a Trixie. I don't think.
Yeah, and then with regards to the singles, sometimes I'm presuming you're putting slightly wagering slightly more on a single on the nap of the day potentially.
Yeah, yeah. So I have a point system that I stick to, and obviously the nap is the biggest point stake of the day, and then you have the next best, and then any remaining selections.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty crazy because my brother Mark Dooley, every day he places a bet on the horses and he does a Goliath.
Yeah,
It's just like, oh God, like
he does well with it though,
he
doesn't he?
does really
Sometimes.
well. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
crazy. I'm leaving selections. It's like I can't remember how many, some 6 or 7 or even 8 selections or something. Like
yeah. It's a
crazy
lot.
how many selections are involved, but
Well, the amount of times he's sent us a message where he's been like 3 out of 3, and
yeah,
he's on to win about 150 grand.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, our David, he's mainly a lucky 15 type of guy. He places quite a lot on the lucky 15. Sometimes as a Yankee, if there's short prices and there's no like treble
Yeah,
the odds for one winner, so that just removes the single stake
yeah,
out of there. It's only 11 bets. I quite like if I'm going to the races or I'm watching the racing throughout the day, a play spot from time to time, especially if I think one or two of the favourites are not going to like the bit dodgy with the jumping or whatever, or
yeah, yeah,
the weather's come quite bad, and I'm going after some of them that are mud lovers, let's say.
yeah.
And I think the favourite might not get in the top three. Sometimes a play spot can
I
do.
think that's the key to the play spot. Like you see some people do the play spot and then they always include the favourites.
Yeah,
And I think even if you win, you're gonna win minimal, like profit. Like if you're gonna do it, you've got to do it when you feel like the favourites can get beat.
yeah, exactly that. I only do the play spots where I'm trying to think some of these favourites are not going to even going to hit the frame.
Yeah,
Otherwise, like you said, if they hit the frame and they get a place, then every single non-runner that someone selects all go on to
mm.
the favourite anyway. So if the favourite
That's
goes back
it.
with it
Yeah,
again, and as pool betting gets along, if you have lots and lots of winners, this
yeah.
like the pool betting divided by lots of winners means you win very little.
I remember when I first like sort of started going racing, and we used to do the play spot, and we would do it like we'd go as a crowd, and then we'd all do it, and people would chuck in the favourites, and then there was times we landed the play spot, and we only won a few quid each. I was thinking, this is pointless. This is not the way. This is
Yeah.
not the way to do the play spot. Like you learn from your mistakes with it, didn't you?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, myself, I like the lucky 31s or the lucky 15s.
Yeah,
I am normally going slightly longer on the prices and doing them each way on the lucky 15s and lucky 31s,
yeah,
especially when I'm choosing a bookie that has treble the odds for the winner. Because if you get one up, then you're in profit usually
yeah.
on the bigger.
I I love doing that for Cheltenham across the week, an each way lucky 15 or an each way lucky 31.
Yeah,
Because like I remember I had one year I did an each way lucky 31. I didn't have one winner, but all five placed. So I made like really good profit on that.
yeah,
And I shared that on socials, and a lot of people were happy with that.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think it's like people almost don't realise how much you can make from combining even place bets.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, like you said, they start rolling up. Obviously, the ACCA then of the four selections,
Yeah,
especially if they're half decent prices. If they're
yeah.
four,
They
five,
were
six,
all, they were all like 7, 7, 8 to 1.
yeah. Well, then you're getting like it's almost like a 2-to-1 winner at a
Yeah,
quarter of the
yeah,
odds if it's 8-to-1. So at that point, then the 2-to-1 winner, 2-to-1 on the place like being built
yeah.
up.
Rolls up.
You've
Yeah,
got the four winners, then happy days. Yeah, it's good.
yeah.
The do you do any others like with regards to like lucky 63s or anything like that, or do you just try and is it mainly single on the nap of the day, daily double on the best two selections, and then maybe a lucky 15?
Yeah, I really don't rarely ever go outside of that, really,
Yeah,
which will be quite boring to some, but I feel like you do what you know, don't you? And you stick to it.
yeah, for sure. Anyone who's watching this, what bets is your favourite bet? Leave a comment in the comment section. Let us know what your preferred horse racing bets are.